I'm live. Oh, I wish that there was a countdown for that. There probably is. Okay, there's a countdown of 5 seconds before it goes online. Great. I love Tibees, and I have to tell you about how I know about her channel and how the idea of watching math videos other than Stanford lecture series occurred to me, or other university lecture series. But I think that Stanford, at some point at least, had a whole bunch of really good uh, uploads of their classes online at different levels. Fun to watch. I think they got taken down at some point. They might not have. Tibees. So, a friend of mine, we were working on writing some educational software for high school students using computers and the internet and things. We're still doing that. As a matter of fact, the reason that I'm trying to get this YouTube ball rolling, one of them is so that I am competent at uh, showing people our math resources. That's one of my myriad of reasons. But one thing that he said about Tibees is Tibees has this video where she gives this kind of Bob Ross vibe. I didn't know who Bob Ross was before people explained to me that Tibees was the Bob Ross of YouTube mathematics. She does these beautiful artistic, kind of chill, tranquil, kind of positive, relaxing, natural seeming math videos. And they're often not what I expect because the way that she explains mathematics and what she includes and what she leaves out in her analogy is totally different to anything that would have occurred to me. So if I watched them, I might think I wouldn't have said that. And then that's actually a real feature of her. But what my friend said is that I've even forgotten the topic of that particular video, but he felt that Tibees was failing to explain difficult mathematics in the same way that Bob Ross explained painting. And I watched that video and I thought, well, no, this actually, she's really kind of nailed it. And I mean, if you read any calculus textbook or book generally, or paper generally, or anything, everybody always says, now I'm going to sacrifice some rigor. Just go with me here and believe me that there is a more rigorous um, exploration of this, but it would detract from my math textbook rather than add to it. And so Tibees did that. And I forgot how I want to watch it. At some point, I don't know, I think she just has a blackboard and she's outside in a forest somewhere. And it's very much meant to be the feeling of kind of Bob Ross. And I also enjoyed her description of, I think she was talking about integration. And she had this narrative of a man with some deer in the mountains. And yeah, it was amazing. And so that got me into the idea that there was a sphere of really interesting math people. I think that Tibees is super different from Black Pen Red Pen in that, and I'm always cautious about this. Black Pen Red Pen is a lecturer, and Tibees is someone that could be described as a math popularizer. Like if you remember when that number file guy was super popular. Um, and so she's kind of telling people about math in an interesting and entertaining but not intimidating and kind of the sort of way where if a high school kid watched one of her videos, they would have an idea of what math really was and they might want to follow it. And she takes people through her explorations of math and physics and a very exciting uh, mathematical life that she now leads. But yeah, so I found that really funny that my friend said, well, she fails to be like Bob Ross. And I thought, what? This is, if anything, more relatable to me than Bob Ross is. Did I have anything interesting to say? Not really. Tibees, thank you for introducing me to YouTube mathematics in a way that I did not engage in or watch when people kept showing me number file videos. End stream. End